Hello everyone. So today in this video tutorial I'll show you how to configure Qmiix Agent. The Qmiix Agent is an application or QPKG for the QNAP NAS. Okay, so if you want to see how to start using Qmiix, you can go to the other video. I'll put the link here. This video is specially about configuring the Qmiix agent on the QNAP NAS and how to create a simple mix for a simple mix related to a NAS. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing is you have to log in to your Qmiix. Just click on the sign in button, and once you click on sign in button you have to log in with your QID. I'm assuming we all have created a QID, so I'll just click on sign in here. So now you have signed into your QID. So once you log into your Qmiix, you can see all the applications here. uh, then the next step you have to do is you go to your NAS and you install the Qmiix agent from the NAS App Center. I'll skip that step, and assuming that you have already installed the Qmiix agent on the NAS, you can open the Qmiix agent application and you can log in. Now, very important thing here is you have to log in using your QID, not your NAS ID, using your QID, the same QID which you used for logging into the Qmiix, this one. Okay, so you use your QID to log in into the NAS. So this is my QID I used for Qmiix, and use the same QID for Qmiix agent, and I click on the login button. Yeah, so once you log into the Qmiix agent, the first thing you have to do is you have to initialize the My QNAP Cloud and Cloud Link on your NAS. So let's do that. Okay, now we have to go through the My QNAP Cloud setup for your NAS. Okay, so I have to again log into my QID for My QNAP Cloud. So I click here, I enter my QID and my password, and then I click on the next tab, and I can give some device name. Let's call this demo 1277, and I click on the next button, next, and that's it. So this is the standard My QNAP Cloud setup that we have to do on our NAS. Okay, so just click on the finish button, and as you can see I have already set up My QNAP Cloud on this NAS, and I have used the same QID for My QNAP Cloud also. Okay, you can also check the cloud link status, and it's showing normal, so we can just close this, and as you can see our Qmiix agent configuration is finished, so you can just close this. Okay, so very important, let me repeat again, the step required to be done for configuring Qmiix agent on QNAP NAS is that you have to configure your My QNAP Cloud on this particular NAS, and you have to log in into Qmiix agent using your same QID. Okay, so once this is done, your NAS is now connected with your Qmiix application via the Qmiix agent. If you want to see, you can just go to the connected devices here, and you can click on the NAS devices, and you can see the demo 1277. This is the same name which we used while we did the setup of My QNAP Cloud. So you can see demo 1277 NAS connected with your Qmiix account. So that's how you configure. So at the moment the configuration is done. So if you want to confirm whether the configuration is done or not, just go to this connected devices, and you can see the list of devices connected with your Qmiix application. Okay, so that's the first thing you have to do. Now the next thing that we need to do is we can show you a mix corresponding to your NAS. So currently we support the NAS file station. So let's do a mix that you will upload a file on your NAS file station, and that file will automatically be backed up to your Dropbox. Okay, so let's go to create mix. Okay, so in this one, the first thing you have to do is you have to choose your trigger, and the trigger is going to be file station. So you can click on file station and you can select your NAS device. Once you select your NAS device, you can select the trigger, that is new file in your folder. Currently we support only one trigger, so just click on this trigger, and the next thing you have to do is you have to specify which folder path you would like to watch. uh, it's very important at this point of time, the folder that you specify here will be created in share public qmix, this particular path. Okay, currently we support only this functionality, so whatever folder you specify here that you would like to watch should either be inside this folder. If it is not there, it will automatically create this folder. So for example, let's say I, I name the folder called demo for Qmix. If this folder is already there in this particular path, then it's fine. If it's not there, a folder with this name will automatically be created. Okay, and which kind of files I would like to watch, let's say all files. Okay, and I just click on create trigger, and the next is I would like to download those files on my Dropbox. So I will, in the action configuration stage, I will click on Dropbox. I will select which account I would like to use, and then I will choose my action called upload file from URL. So I'll click on this action, and then the next step is I have to do the configuration for my action. In order to do the configuration, the first thing is I need to tell the action like how they can download the file. They should get some URL. Now this URL can be passed from the trigger side. You see these elements here, these are the variables which are being passed from the trigger side to the action side. So we can just click on file URL, and the file URL variable is going to be passed to the action side. The second thing is folder path. In the action application, that is Dropbox, where do you want to save this file? So you can just select the folder here, and let's say we go for demo for Qmix. So I choose demo for Qmix, this particular path. And the third step is the file name. What do you want to name the file that is being saved? Again, either you can give some particular name, or you can simply click on add elements here and you can choose the file name here. Again, these elements are variables with some values which are being passed from the trigger side. You don't have to change anything. You can just select those, and the same file name will be saved. Okay, and just click on create action. So once you click on create action, okay, you can just review and finish, and this is your final step for the mix creation, that is confirmation. You can go through your trigger and action details, and once you have gone through them, you can click on the finish button. Once you click on the finish button, the final step is you can give some title for your mix. So let's say we can call it uh, backup my NAS files to my Dropbox. Okay, and you can give some description like whenever there is a new file in my NAS folder, save it to my Dropbox folder. If you want, you can specify the folder name as well. So we click on done, and that's it. The mix is created. Okay, so this mix is going to transfer your files from your NAS to the Dropbox. So let me show you the live demo of this execution. Currently you can see this is the folder path for the uh, Dropbox, and this is empty. So eventually whatever file I put in my NAS will be downloaded here. So this is currently empty. Now let me show you the trigger folder. The trigger folder was, as I mentioned to you, will be created in the public Qmix folder, and you can see the new folder created here, demo for Qmix. So this folder is the trigger folder, and this folder on Dropbox is the action folder. So let me upload some files here, and how about I upload some demo files here. So let's say I upload this demo file, and yeah, as you can see, this file is uploaded here, and once this file is uploaded here, it should very soon automatically be showing here as well. Okay, in the meantime, if you want to see the miix related configuration, you can click on this setting button for this particular miix, and you can see this is the miix configuration page, and you will be able to see all the details for this particular miix. Okay, okay, if you want to change the miix title and description, you can do that whenever you want. Okay, and as you can see, after I refresh, the file which was named demo1.jpg is already uploaded to my Dropbox. So this was the same file which I added on my file station, and it's transferred to my uh, Dropbox. At any point of time, you can go to the miix configuration and you can click on the execution history. Once you go to the execution history, these execution history will be updated as soon as a confirmation from the action side is received to Qmiix. Okay, so it will contain the details of all your executions. Currently it's not showing any execution, but in some time it will automatically update and it will show the detailed execution history. So every time a miix is executed, you can see the details here. Let me show you one more file. So let me upload another file here, and as you click on this file, so yeah, so the second file is also uploaded in the NAS, and very soon we should see the second file also uploaded on my Dropbox. Yeah, so as you can see, the second file is also uploaded, and just 10 seconds ago it was uploaded here. So that's the demo for how you can create a miix and execute a miix related to your QNAP NAS. One important thing before I close the video is, like, if you go to your connected devices here, you will be able to see your NAS devices. So for these NAS devices, there's a list of connected applications and it shows file station. Now what is this connected apps? For this particular NAS, right now there is only file station which is connected with your Qmiix. Maybe in future we will have a lot more applications like photo station, video station, music station. Okay, now for all those apps you don't need a separate agent, only one Qmiix agent, that is here on the NAS. So only this one Qmiix agent will be enough to connect your Qmiix account with all the applications on that particular NAS. Okay, let me repeat. One Qmiix agent on a NAS will be enough to connect your Qmiix account with all the applications on that particular NAS. Right now we only have file station supported for Qmiix. Later on, if we have photo station and video station also supported for Qmiix, so what will happen once you install the Qmiix agent on your NAS, automatically all those your Qmiix account will automatically be connected with all the applications for that particular NAS, let's say photo station and video station also. Okay, so that's why, so the list of those connected applications can be seen here. All right, so yeah, so that's all for this video. If you have any feedback, please feel free to uh, give us your feedback, and please do comment and like our video, and if you have any questions, please do mention in the comments, and if you have any good ideas about what kind of miix we can create from one application to the other application, uh, do definitely share with us. And if you would like to request some new features or some new triggers or actions for some applications, please do write to us, or you can give your comments in the comment section. Thank you.